Hey guys, welcome back. It's me, Jocelyn4, and we're back with another video. So, yesterday I uploaded the first part of our walkthrough, and I beat Vort, and of course I beat the first boss, but I didn't really go into much detail of what all we found. So if you're a more advanced player and you just want to see the gameplay, then skip through this part because I'm just going to be going over for new players what all we accomplished yesterday. So yesterday we bought this, which allows us to we bought this at the end of the video. It allows us to be summoned to other players' worlds to help them with boss fights or just progressing through the game. We found fire bombs. You know what those do because we used them yesterday. Black fire bomb is the same thing, just a little better. This can be really helpful in a boss fight because it applies lightning to your weapon, like a lightning buff, which shocks and stuns and staggers, and it's really helpful. But I also picked up some of these yesterday, and you saw me upgrade my Uchigatana to plus 1. I picked up this from our crystal lizard beast thing in the starting area, and we found a regular crystal lizard and killed it, and it dropped this. And this can be used to increase your weapon's scaling as well as damage. Now I don't usually use these, but you can if you want to. I mean, it's better to use them early on and then not use them when, or like, it's better to use them earlier than it is to use them later because it doesn't, like after you use it, this doesn't affect it very much. So you want to either upgrade it fully and then use it, or just you can use that at the beginning of a game with, say, like a weapon that you know you're not going to use but just want to use it anyway. Like you're not going to use it very much. So for keys, we found, okay, so we got this from our NPC. This will accumulate, and I'll be going deeper into this later, but it's called a dark sigil, and it causes hollowing, and eventually will become fully hollowed and will look like a withered human. It doesn't affect your strength or anything, it just affects your appearance. But yeah, and then we also got the small Lothric banner, and then we got this, which we're gonna go do right now before we progress anymore. This was used to just take us from the Vort arena to the undead settlement. We don't have any spells or anything because we're not playing as a mage, but I don't really think you can find any this early anyway. We got 2 long swords. We found this yesterday, a broadsword. I think an enemy dropped this, but I know it's a guaranteed drop later if you're looking to get it anyway and you don't want to put any levels into luck. We found this in front of the dragon, and we found this guarded by those knights. It's sort of a halberd, I guess. Yeah. And then we found the longbow. We found this, which is a really good shield, especially for katana users. And yeah, that's basically it so far. But yeah. So let's go over here and talk to this NPC because I didn't do this yesterday and I want to show you what he sells. For sorcery builds, he will sell you all of this stuff, and it's really good to have early on. And when he dies, there will be another NPC that is right here that will also sell you sorceries and other things that are even better, I think. But like the real sorcerer NPC will be over here in this area, right next to our pyromancer and our dark sorcery / dark pyromancer over there. And this is where the sorcerer NPC will be, right here. This is where the pyromancer will be sitting, right here in front of this tombstone, I believe. And the dark sorceries NPC will be right here under the bridge. And then our thief will be right here. And we're actually going to go get the thief right now. That's what the cell key is for. So... oh yeah, and then there's that guy up there, but all he does is just give you stuff occasionally. Nothing too fancy. Same with Hawkwood, who will sit right here and just insult you and occasionally give you a heavy gem. You can kill him, or you can let him stay there, and then you can do his quest line where you kill Ocieros and then take the path of the dragon, and then you can also he doesn't drop anything, I'm pretty sure. So you probably want to leave him alive, but if you just want to kill him, you can, I guess, for the challenge. But yeah, so I think that's basically it. I think that is everything. So now we're going to be going and getting our thief NPC. He actually sells some pretty good stuff once you send him to raid villages and things. He'll sell you some pretty sweet stuff. So that's what we're going to go do now. I don't really care about likes on this video, but if you're going to leave a like, do it on the first video for sure, because that's really the one that I care about. I'm hoping to get like 1,000 or so likes eventually, because I'm doing a lot of work to spread my channel and like tell my friends about it and everything. God, these idiots are giving me a tough time right now. You know what? Screw you. We're doing that again because that was absolutely horrid. And we used almost all of our Estus in doing that. So before we kill him, let's run over here, kill this idiot. Now we can focus just on him. Almost got that backstab. Okay, you're getting really damn annoying. I'm just trying to get a backstab on you, and you won't fucking die. Alright, that'll work, I guess. Yeah, but right now Estus does absolutely nothing when it comes to healing. Where's this idiot? Oh yeah, right here. Get a nice plunge attack on him. Oh my god, just fucking die. Sorry for the language if you're one of those people, but I use it occasionally when I get frustrated. A backstab on him at least. Easy peasy, not like the knight who gives us a hard time, it seems like every single time. Got our throwing knives. Kill this hoe before he kills us by exploding the entire room. Kill this idiot. Run down here, and then we can unlock our thief, who's been trapped up here for some time now. Talk to him. He'll give you a ring. And then he'll teleport back to the Firelink Shrine, and then we can go buy stuff from him.
And judging by the bell, you must be some of that unkindled ash. Remarkable. If that's true, then I have a favor to ask. Below the high wall is a musty little town. Not the home of any lord.
Yes.
Just a very old settlement of undead. An old woman, Loretta, lives there. give her this ring? I'm not asking for charity. In fact, if you do this for me, I'll be sure to repay you in kind. I may be a petty thief, but I've more wits than most royalty. What do you say? Very well, I am to you.
Alright, so we got that. Um, Now we can just run over here and kill this, or let's go back to Firelink Shrine now. So this is everything that he sells to you. Um,
Oh, and what does Dot ask me?
he'll sell you just pretty decent stuff overall, actually. I like it. I used this with one of my characters. He'll sell you these this leather stuff, which is pretty good. Um, then the light crossbow, which we'll probably get eventually, since we're using a dexterity character anyway. And then, yeah, so
Goodbye.
eventually he'll ask to go raid and pillage, and then we can send him there. And then after that, he'll get us more stuff that's way better. be sure to watch out for this guy right here. Because often he'll be kind of a problem and he's kind of a hard enemy. Up here, beside this tree that these hollows are worshipping, is an ember and an Estus shard, which we can use to upgrade our Estus flask increase amount. Overall, these guys are pretty easy. They're kind of just like the starting area hollows for most Souls games. Over here is a soul of an unknown traveler that you can pick up, and it'll give you more souls to buy stuff with, or to level up. Right up here, I think, is a Titanite shard. Yep. And then up here, two thralls, I believe is what they're called. You can kill them, and then jump down, roll out of the way because there's traps down there, and then I'll show you where to go from there. So right down here, watch out for these guys because some of them are alive, and then there's this guy that'll come up with the chain of doom, as I like to call it, and attack you. Swat this item down, and then run over here. Watch out because these two guys are alive. See, that guy's alive. I'm not gonna bother whacking him because he's pretty harmless unless you go right up to him. Warrior of Sunlight Covenant is right here, and we're gonna go ahead and join that. And then Estus Soup, which is helpful. Sounds like we got our guy out here. Yes. Oh, here he is. We'll run out of here before we try and attack him because pretty easy overall. You can roll into him and it'll stagger him, but just don't let him hit you, or else he could kill you. Now up here is probably the hardest area of the earlier part of the game. At least it's one of the parts that I struggled with the most when I first started playing this game. And there's this wizard up here, and she'll be throwing these like these spells or whatever they're called, these sorceries at you. And there's a lot of guys down here that can easily trap you while you're getting hit by those things. You just kind of have to run past everybody, and then there's a bonfire over there, and I'll show it to you. But we'll also get invaded by an NPC, and then we'll kill him. So, alright, here goes. Crystal lizard right there, as you can see, and then we've got this guy over here. He's not a real person, don't worry, he invades everyone, and then we'll have to battle him, and he's not too bad, honestly, if you just use like the standard attacks on him. He's not, doesn't have anything special. Doesn't hit too hard either, but just watch out for backstabs and other stuff that are used with enemies. was gonna try and get a backstab on him right there, but he's not having it, so let's just go ahead and... Oh no, not this guy. Now we got two people attacking us at once. Watch out for that because he can parry you. Hoping that guy just fell off the cliff. I don't know if he did or didn't. Looks like he didn't though. Let's handle him though before that guy gets over here. Probably should have done that in the first place. Just take care of him. Run down here because you can heal off of his little thing that he's got right here. Finally, after like 3 hours of trying to kill that guy, he's finally dead. So yeah, light this bonfire right here. Can't believe I struggled with that guy that much, but at least we got him at last. Progressing to this area over here is not easy because we've got a giant that'll shoot arrows at us. We got to deal with this guy first, who's even more annoying. Just wanted to make sure he didn't drop anything. Wait, and that'll happen. Run past and don't worry about picking up any of those items because you won't be able to right now. You'll have to do that later once you make friends with him. And then he won't be trying to kill you. Just run past all those guys because it doesn't really matter if you can or not. Over here we've got some people, because that's the boss fight right there. But before we start that boss fight, I would recommend going to the next bonfire before you start it, so that you don't have to run through those arrows every time before trying to fight them. And it's right over here, and I'll show you where it is now. And there we go, our bonfire. You can also run over here and there's a Titanite shard. This guy guarding it.
Welcome to my abode. I am Cornix, an old pyromancer.
He is the pyromancer NPC that will sell you
now.
all different
But
sorts
here
of
we
things
are.
if you're planning to be a pyromancer.
I hear
Pyromancies
the
are cool, and I'm hoping to do a pyromancy character sometime soon. But for right now, we're doing the dexterity, just because it's not easy, but I'd prefer it to some of the other characters that you start out with. He drops a great machete for strength characters. That's a great weapon. Also over here, I forgot about this place, but there's a shield right here, and you have to go onto the other side to open that. But once you do, there's some items in that area over there that I'll be going to get in a second. Actually, there's really nothing over there except for a ring, and I'll show you. I'll do it, but we'll probably be going back there later, after, because I don't think it's that important right now, and it isn't, because it's just like a bleed resistance ring. Before that thing gets over here with its little minions. Oh yeah, let's get this ember real quick. It's always helpful to have an ember. Let's go up here, and then we'll fight our boss. The boss is the Curse Rod of Greatwood, and he's a pretty easy boss overall. All you really have to do is whack at his I don't know what you would call them. I don't know. It's kind of a gross boss fight, but I call it the testicles, because that's what it is. But so there's some help right here that we can summon, but we're not going to do that. We're going to fight it solo because we need to, since this is a walkthrough video, we don't need to be getting help from people while we do this. That is the boss right there, though, just so you know ahead of time. You can kill these guys before the boss fight so that they don't annoy you while you're trying to fight them. And then during the boss fight, he'll usually just kill them anyway, so they shouldn't be that hard to deal with anyway. Hack at his legs like that at first to get maximum damage. In the phase 2 fight, it'll be a little harder because he'll grow like another arm that he can whack you with and grab you and stuff. This is my least favorite attack that he does. I just hate it. This little, like, acid diarrhea. I don't know what you would call it, but that's what I call it. 'Cause that's kind of what it is. But for now, you gotta whack at his ball sack right here. Because if you hit him anywhere else, it won't do any damage. When we get to the second phase, which is about to start, I'll show you where all you can hit them. So you don't take any fall damage. You may have just thought that I was about to die, but gladly, I didn't. Gotta regenerate some stamina. Where else can we hit? Yeah, we got this spot right here. See, like this boss fight is really just a cakewalk if you just know how to dodge his attacks, because it's really not hard. Unless that happens to you. You don't want that to happen. You can lose a good bit of health from it, but we didn't. Thankfully, because we put 20 points into our health in the beginning, which I said is really helpful and will definitely help you in the long run if you do that. Stop grabbing me. I'm about to kill you. You don't need to grab me. Hope I didn't speak too soon. There we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Curse Rod of Greatwood. Bye-bye. Nothing too special about him. But you're gonna want to. He is an optional boss, but you're gonna want to kill him just so you can get the transposing kiln. Over here we've got 2 items, and then we've got an altar right here. Little thing right there. Let's travel to Firelink Shrine, and I'll show you what all you can get now. So we've got a lot of points that we can use to rank up with. We're going to be putting several into stamina, because stamina is really important that we have enough. Because we've been kind of low on stamina recently, because, yeah. 4 swings with that. Eventually, you can get it to where it's a lot higher.
Be safe.
What level am I? 26. Yep. This guy over here. Give him Loretta's bone.
Thank you.
Then he'll kind of be sad about her. He'll let you keep the ring, and then you can go from there.
Goodbye.
Just good, wasn't he?
reinforce Estus a little more. And then we only need one more Titanite shard, and I'll show you where you can get it actually. I missed it on the way here. But let's travel to... Well, first let's do this, and then we'll progress more so that we can befriend the giant, and then we'll go back and do all that stuff in a second. Let's open up a shortcut. So I'll show you the shortcut in a second. No, this is not where we wanted to go. Cliff underside. Sorry, guys. Same place we've been to before a couple of times. Just run away from him, that's what I recommend. And then we're going to be fighting several people on our path over here. Killed them. Wonder where the wizard is. Usually they're over here by now. Cut through these guys with ease, of course. And then this idiot will come out. We can go ahead and take care of them, or her. Or it, I guess. And there's a doggy right here. Kind of an ambush, so just be ready when you get here for the dog. Go down here. There's rats. Rats are not hard at all, except for when there's a lot of them, because it's a mob enemy. And right up here will be the queen rat, I guess is what you call it. I'm not really sure what they're called, but kill that one first, because it's probably going to be the hardest, obviously. They'll also give you a ring. The blood bite ring, which is bleed resistance. Run up here, open that, and then it's a shortcut to this area, which you may recognize from before. And then, yeah, so just roll down here real quick. You can go right here, and then it'll be locked, but we can now purchase the key to that, and there will be an NPC and a couple of other items that are pretty good back there. Now we're going to be getting our 4th Titanite shard to upgrade our katana to +2. Most other weapons are the same. They'll use that. Try and run past him without getting spotted. I don't know if you want to run up here first or what, but oh yeah, you have to run up here. My bad. Okay, well she already just decided to fall down. As I said, she does a good bit of damage. Not very hard though. Oh, well she dropped a Titanite shard. I don't know if that's a guaranteed drop, but there should be another one up here probably. Somewhere. Is there a ladder over here? I feel like I remember there being a ladder somewhere. Aha, here it is. Run up here. There's an item over here that we can pick up. Yep, the Titanite shard. Run over here real quick just to see if there's anything. Doesn't look like there is. Oh ho, secret area. Another Titanite shard. There may be a Titanite shard back there. I'll deal with them and then I'll get it. Handling all these guys at once can be a little tricky, so something like that attack can be helpful. Just to cut through them with ease. Back through here. Oh, we've got a little ambush. That's what this was. A notched whip. I know there's something around here somewhere. Maybe it's in here. Yeah, that dude's right. Pointless ahead. But yeah, now that we've gotten all that stuff, let's run to greet our friend the Onion Knight, and we're going to be doing his quest line just to show it to you. And we're going to be doing the third ending on this game, just so that y'all know for future reference, which is the hollowing ending. I don't know if it's the good ending, but it's the one that I like. I must have already slept, so we may as well just travel back there. Now, you can run past all those enemies, or actually, gotta plan this out better, because I'm wasting your time when I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to be doing. I mean, of course I know what I'm doing to progress, but like, I'm doing it in kind of a weird order, I feel like. It doesn't matter though, because it doesn't affect the game or anything. It just, I think this is the easiest way, because it's the way I've always done it.
Welcome, speak very well. Then take.
We can level up, and then we're gonna level up our weapon too.
Farewell, Ashen Make.
Now we've got some swinging room. Now we can get 5 swings with the katana.
That is, wasn't he?
Upgrade that to +2.
Pretty.
Now how much damage does it do? 138 plus 22, and then it does 30 blood damage too. So yeah, that's pretty good. Now let's go back to the cliff underside again. Sorry guys. You have to go here a lot, unfortunately. This is a bonfire that we'll see a lot in the earlier part of the game. Run up here, of course, because that's what we always have to do. Roll over here. Okay, now we've got this idiot and her little friends that are gonna be trying to attack us. As I said, those things can be quite a pain, especially when they throw stuff at you like this. How did that thing hit me? That's so stupid. Anyway, just run. Be sure you don't get hit by that fire attack, or else if you do, it can be a one-hit kill. Take care of this doge. Jesus, get out of here. Oh my god. Get out of here. Just literally get out of here. So annoying. Stay dead, please. No items we can pick up? Good. Let's move on. I'm tired of fighting those enemies anyway. Just want to progress. Now this part up ahead, be careful. Because those things are pretty hard, of course. And there's this idiot we've got to take care of before we can do any of that. You know, I feel like I'm just wasting everyone's time trying to fight those things because they're so irrelevant and a nuisance that it doesn't even matter. So just run past them. You can fight that one right there if you want to, just for kicks, but I'm running past them because I don't really want to deal with that right now. Oh yeah, watch out for this ambush right here. Forgot to mention that. Got an alluring skull. Another NPC up here. This one is one of the another one of the negative ones that just doesn't like you very much at all. Oh my god, can you just leave me alone? Thank you. Talk to him.
Oh,
The stuff he says is just kind of negative and discouraging. He'll say like, another unkindled, eh? You're never gonna make it, or something like that. I don't really know the exact words, but it's of that. And then later we can talk to him, and then he'll be a part of a quest line we can do. And we've got Sir Onion Knight coming up. We can see him right there. Talk to him because he's a good fellow.
Oh, pardon me, I was absorbed in thought. I am Ziegler. To be honest, I'm in a bit of a pickle.
You're in a bit of an onion.
Have you ever walked near a white birch? Oh, well, but this lift with a...
So once you do that, he'll be up there on a ledge, and we can do that after, because we'll want to get all the stuff that's over there first before we do that, probably. An item right here. I think this is the only item up here, though. So then run up here, talk to the giant.
Who are you? I help Anita. I help An...
See, he's friendly. Now he won't be shooting arrows at you anymore. Now you can run down here. We're just gonna go ahead and do this because why not? Roll off right here. It can be kind of tricky at the beginning. I died a couple times my first time trying to do that.
Ah, don't disappear like that. You had me downright worried. But thanks to you, an epiphany has struck me square in the head. I've unraveled the riddle of this On some days, I went up the tower, so I thought, then somehow ended up here. Anyhow, do you see that? That humongous beast? I'm no coward and I've a steady hand, but that thing makes my skin crawl. Now, think twice before you go down that road. I could try talking some sense into him. No, I think not. He's far too overheated. I've got to use my head and think.
Alright, so now that we've talked to him, we can run down here and fight him, and then he'll help us. He'll say, no, you should have waited, but it's what you're supposed to do. So don't think that you've done the wrong thing.
No! You should have waited! Well, I, Greatwood of the Knights of Katarina, fight by your side!
Be careful, because this is kind of a hard boss, and it can be a really, really tough fight if you're not experienced yet. Looks like it's already tough enough for me. Siegbird can take a lot of hits, so we'll let him take the beating on this. Good.
That was quite a performance, but you mustn't get in at we unkindled. But, for the moment, to your valor, my sword. Long may... Well, you...
Alright, so we've done that now. We won't run into him probably for a while. Probably until we get to the Cathedral of the Deep, which is one of the harder areas. You're going to want to run up here, though, because there's a really good item that we're going to have to get. Probably in order to progress. So, grab that, which can be helpful. This is a bonus area, by the way, in case you didn't notice. Restores HP. Let's go ahead and just use that, because we need it. And boosts frost resistance. You don't have to use that immediately, but if you're running low on health like I am, then you should probably, so that you don't die. Over here, there's an enemy right there that's really annoying. Kill that dog. And there'll be a trap up here. You can open that chest and get this thing, and then all of these things will fall down. Roll out of the way immediately so you don't get hit by any of them. Now this next part is kind of bullshit up here. There's two fatties. I recommend just running past them. That's what I'm going to do to save time and health. Just run up here, and then here's Flynn's ring, which is really, really helpful. Run down here. Jump off right here. And jump off right here again. And then, in order to survive this jump, we're going to have to run and jump right there and make the landing. And then jump down again, and hopefully we won't die. That was so close. Get that ring, because it's literally a necessity. Equip it. And yeah, sure, let's just go ahead and equip everything else too, because... it'll be helpful to have. This, I don't really know what that does. Doesn't matter though. So we may die right here. Roll off. Hopefully we don't lose any HP. I got really lucky right there and did not. And now let's use a homeward bone, because that's what those are for. Let's go to the shrine bonfire. Check out what else we can get now. So we're here now. Run, talk to her. Level up. Put one into dexterity.
Farewell, Ashen One.
That is quite neat. Pretty big.
Right, so now that we've done all that, let's go ahead and buy this key from her. That's weird.
Ashen One.
Oh yeah, we gotta go get the ashes before we can have the key. Dilapidated bridge. dilapidated bridge. Then run over here. You can just run past that enemy because the giant will kill it, most likely. Kill all of these people over here. You just see him taking care of all those enemies right now for us. Hoping that was the big guy, because I don't want to. Just take care of these guys, because I'm tired of waiting for the giant to do it. Got it, several young white branches. Ember, worker hat. Fading soul, kind of useless stuff. Soul of a deserted corpse. Run out here, jump. Right here is the Great Scythe. Right here's the ashes. Trying to think if there's. Oh yeah, and then of course the most important item, the one that we really came here for, is the undead bone shard. Used to upgrade bonfire and increases your Estus, like the amount of health recovered from Estus. I'm really hoping that's all. I don't know. I think it is. Run over here, rest. Firelink Shrine. Sorry about that, I was just checking my phone. Saw something funny. But, so now, once we've gotten our undead bone shard, burn it. It'll upgrade the bonfire.
Ah. Great. Ashen one. Ah. Ashen one.
Heavens. Heavens. Oh, be safe.
So with that guy in order to let us rank up 5 times, we're gonna have to die, and I usually actually end up having to die on purpose because that guy will die if you don't reach a certain hollowing by a certain point in the game. Let's see, what else can we do? Spend all these souls and rank up. Ah yes, we still need to give the transposing kill to Ludleth, who is the the lord sitting up here.
Fret not, for I am a lord. Oh, belike it is a transposed, seen better days, but now, bring to me a transposition in
Now we can trade him boss souls for weapons. Thinking I don't want either of those. They're decent. I mean, for strength characters or for just knight characters, like ones who aren't doing katanas, which is what I'm doing. But I'm not using that. I'm using the soul to level up more. Let's get that to 18, not to 16.
Farewell, Ashen One.
Yet again, we will be traveling to Cliff Underside. And then once we discover the Road of Sacrifices, which is the new area, we will be ending the video for today. Because I've done basically all the boring stuff in this video that I think has to be done for a while. Which is just like running back and forth and getting NPCs. Not actually doing much of anything. Getting my ass wrecked by that fatty. It's funny that I said ass wrecked by a fatty, but it's kind of ironic word choice. God, I swear. Get away from me, ho. They will back out of here, so don't worry if they're chasing you down. Adios, bitch. For a second, I thought he might have just like fallen on me, and I would have been pretty mad. Right up here, we got this guy. Watch out for him. So run past. What I do first is always run past him, and then open up this door. And he can't actually attack you while you're opening the doors, you can see, because his attacks are just going right through me. Run out here, light this bonfire, and then you can just sort of like, if you're having a lot of trouble with him, there's a bonfire right there. So don't worry. He is a hard enemy, so be wary of that. Watch out, don't get frostbitten. We'll give you the Irithyll Straight Sword, which is an ice weapon. And yeah, so I think that's the end of the video. We've been going for a while, and it's been a pretty good video. We've beaten the curse-rotted Greatwood, and we've gotten all the boring, non-essential stuff out of the way, I think. Oh yeah, there's to that cell that I showed you earlier, back in like the rat dungeon area. Go in there, just follow the path. It's pretty simple. Go in there, follow the path, kill the horde of rats, kill the crystal lizard that's out in that open area, get the titanite shard. There's skeletons down there as well, so watch out for them. And there's a horde of rats, and then after that, free the NPC at the top of the area, then talk to the other NPC again, the one that we already talked to, holding the big hammer sitting on the rock outside of that outside of this place up there. And then he and she will both be teleported to Firelink Shrine. And yeah, I think that's gonna wrap up the video. I'm just gonna do that on my own because I don't want to put that in this video. I just want to keep playing. Yeah, that's the end of this video. Guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it if you're watching this video. Be sure to leave a thumbs up and subscribe for more videos. Jawsome4, out.